Let's talk about keyboard shortcuts in Xfce as a user on Telegram, and I've helped them already in the meantime with articles that we've made in the past, but didn't find the video on YouTube. And YouTube search, is the YouTube search, no possibility to improve that. But keyboard shortcuts are super important on ArcoLinux and all of the 30 desktops that we have. Ctrl-T does things. Super Shift Q kills things. Super D opens the D menu. Super Shift D opens the D menu again. So that's the menu that DWM or the suckless.org website provides, and it's easy, it's fast, it's accessible. It's important to learn key bindings. A super return, a super shift Q, a super shift enter. I mean, I'm always, my fingers are pressing it faster than I can think it. That's what you need to have, finger memory. And the thing is, once you've learned them all, they're all the same on all the tiling window managers. Now Xfce, I know, is a click 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 thing, but it, as you see, a super F1 is gonna launch an application, Firefox, if and when installed. Super F2 is gonna launch code, Visual Studio Code, if and when installed. Super F3 gonna launch Inkscape. Super F4 GIMP. Super F5 Melt. I've installed that one. Super Shift Q, kill it. So my hands do not leave the keyboard. The mouse, yeah, it's there, it's fine, it's there. Super F6 VLC. Super Shift Q, kill, kill, kill. Super Shift Q, close the application. And so it goes on. So all the F keys are there. Ctrl-Alt-P is there for PAMAC Manager for the guys that still use it. Ctrl-Alt-U is your PAVU control. So Ctrl-Alt, let's kill this one again. Super Shift Q, Ctrl-Alt-M for example. The settings in Xfce. I mean, once you know them, and once you're well started, right, then you leave the mouse alone. Now, keyboard application shortcuts may or may not be your thing, or you may have memorized other keyboards, other key bindings, other shortcuts, right? So here you reset them. Ctrl-Alt-T is linked to Alacrity. Super T is linked to Alacrity. Super Return is linked to Alacrity. And you can change these keyboard key bindings. So Alacrity can be changed to, I don't know, ST. ST is a terminal from DWM. All right. So you choose the application and the link stays the same, or you keep the application but you change the link. I say double click and you press a button. So I don't know, super. Let's do Ctrl Shift K. Well, Ctrl Shift K is now this. You see, it's that easy. And that's the thing, you can change all these elements, and we were talking about the Windows key, and that's why the Windows key is out. The Windows key is nothing more than Xfce4 and then the whisker menu, pop-up whisker menu. If you run this thing, there it is. So if you link super to that application, and that's the problem, everything breaks, everything falls, none of the key bindings will work. All right? Because super T is there is so many things with super key, super X, super F2, super C, super etc. Right? Anything with super is broken if we link it to that. But that's up to you. If you think that's important, then you do that. But down the line here, there is Xfce, where are you? Pop-up whisker menu, it's already linked. Control Super Alt L, Control Super Alt. To the left of your keyboard, there is at the bottom left, Control Windows Alt. It's playing piano, it's not Alt Super Control, nothing happens. It's Control Super Alt. From left to right, you press in the buttons and you get it. That's now new, right? But yes, this used to be there already, Alt F1. So if you want to open up the menu and stay working without any mouse, then you can actually go and navigate through this thing as well and launch things. So that's the reason why we don't have super linked to Xfce4 pop-up whisker menu, because otherwise all the key bindings won't work. And we need those key bindings because they're always the same everywhere in all the desktops that we have. We try to implement them certainly on tiling window managers, and others we just keep off and say, okay, it's up to you, user, write it any way you see fit. But most of the tiling window managers all have it, otherwise we can't navigate in our system. I hope that clarifies some things. There'll be new updates. I've changed a few key bindings here, some extra key bindings on Xfce, and if you update, it's going to be in Xscale, so not applied to your system unless you copy paste the Xfce folder. You know where it goes, right? The file system Xscale. You get the update here. Unless you do nothing, if you don't do anything, right, nothing will change. That's the change, and the file, the particular file that's gonna be changed is this one. All the keyboard shortcuts are nicely in here, and here you can edit them if you want it. All right. Cheers.